Hey there everybody, Gideon's Tactical. Just doing a quick show of what to put in my opinion, in a light hiking bag. This is what I put in my pack when I'm doing a pretty light hike, like 7 miles round trip or under. Or I'm doing a trail that's very well traveled. You're gonna be running into people the whole day. Close to a road, or a town that's very easily accessible. This is what I'm going to be carrying, and I just want to kind of show you this, guys, really quick. The pack I'm putting this all in is my Condor EDC bag. Great little bag for this. Just throw over your shoulder, do a quick hike. Go. Explore around and then come back to civilization. What you see here is my Rat 3 by Ontario Knife. This is a good lightweight, it's like just under 6 ounce fixed blade. It's always good to have a fixed blade with you, even if it's a small one, just so you can rely on that. Even if you are going to be in a pretty, area that's going to be pretty populated with other hikers and different adventurers and stuff, you want to have a fixed blade knife if at all possible. So that's the first item of business. Then what we have here is I have about 50 feet of 550 paracord. Always good to have that. I usually wrap it around a piece of cardboard, just kind of give it some, make it easy to unwind and wind back up. So we'll put that in there. That's 550 paracord, as well as I have a good quality compass, and a lot of sporting goods stores will actually do free classes. REI in particular, this is where I got this from, REI. This is a Burton Compass. Very good quality compass. Just to learn how to read a compass and read maps well is a very good, highly recommended. But very good water compass. An emergency whistle. They're attached, so they go together. That goes in there, just in case you do get lost or get injured. Just because there's a lot of people on trail doesn't mean you're not going to get injured or harmed or something like that. So there's that. Then I always carry a small knife sharpener. This isn't the greatest knife sharpener, for actual, like, at home when you're resharpening your knives. This isn't the best. This is just a Smith's little yellow sharpener, but it's nice. It does have steel on one side and ceramic rods on the other, so you can run your knife through there. And if you're having to survive for a couple days for some reason, this will sharpen up a knife well enough to survive and get a pretty good edge on it. You just don't want to sharpen this daily with your knives, because over time it'll kind of wear out your knives a little bit. But this is a good emergency, very lightweight. Throw that in there. Then we have just some hand sanitizer, good to clean off your hands if you get injured, and it's also a great accelerant. Not a lot of people know this, but the majority of hand sanitizer is made out of alcohol, and so you can actually pour this on some stuff that you need lit and light this, and this will act basically like fuel. So it's a 2-for-1 with the hand sanitizer. Throw that little guy in there. We have just some sunscreen, so you're not burning yourself. Throw that in there. Now, it's always good to have a backup. My philosophy is at least 2 knives per pack or per system that you're carrying. I also have an Ontario knife Rat 3. That's the fixed blade. Rat Model 1 folder. It actually has the same length blade as the Rat 3, 3.5-inch blade, but it's a folder. It's close to the same weight, actually. This is, I believe, 5 ounces. The other one's about 6, so very similar in weight. Extremely good lockup. So this is going to do almost as much stuff as that Rat 3. So in case the Rat 3 gets lost, or I break it, or it chips really bad, who knows what's going to happen. I have a backup folder that will do almost all the same stuff and really get the job done. So that's my Model Rat 1 folder. It's always good to have another good, strong folding knife with you. So that goes in the pack. Right here, we got an emergency blanket and a rain poncho. Keep you dry and keep you warm if you had to. If you got stuck out there, again, if you hurt yourself, injured yourself, you keep warm if you had to stay overnight. When you're packing, even if it's for like a 7-mile round trip hike, you need to be packing like you're going to spend at least 1 day overnight. Probably be better even 2, but I mean, this is light use pack. I have another bug out bag that's much bigger and heavier for multiple days of carry, and if I was stranded, but we'll talk about that in a different video. But yes, rain poncho, emergency blanket. That would just stick right in here. So there's that. Then it's also always good to have some sort of a bandana for any of those video gamers out there. Metal Gear Solid. Peace Walker bandana, limited edition. But it's always good to have some sort of bandana. You know, you can do all sorts of different things with bandanas. You know, just to keep you a little bit warmer, put it around your neck while, you know, wear it like a handkerchief. You know, to keep you a little bit warmer at night if for some reason you got stuck. You can use it to, you know, tie up wounds, cut off blood flow. If you really hurt yourself really badly, you know, use it as a sling. All sorts of different ideas for a bandana. So and they're lightweight, you know, very compact. So a bandana is always a good add-on as well. Throw in your pack just to keep with you. This is my medical / fire kit. I have a little lighter with some very thin, I don't know what type of paper, it was just laying around, my wife bought it. Very thin, this isn't normal paper, so it lights very quickly, very easily, and will burn a lot faster, so it's very good for that. So I just wrap that in a rubber band around my lighter. Got my match kit. This is waterproof matches inside, as well as this is waterproof. Inside there, if you've seen some of my other videos, I have birthday candles. Birthday candles are, I put like 2 of them in there. Those are great, you know, so they save the life of your matches. You can light a birthday candle and it lasts 3 or 4 times longer than a match, and then you can light the tinder that you need to, or you can just throw the whole candle on where you're making a fire, and they'll kind of act as, the wax will act as an accelerant and just help start a fire. So got that in there. So we got 2 ways of starting a fire. I got some painkillers. Both for sleeping, you know, and for just headaches or, you know, just other pain. Then got some Neosporin, got a bunch of Band-Aids and some other stuff in there. And this just goes in one of my previously reviewed Husky bags. You can get this at Home Depot, a pack of 3 of these in different sizes. This is the smallest one for about $6 total for a pack of 3. So those all go in there. Stick that in a little side sleeve. Zip that up. Then we got a Nalgene bottle, throwing that in there. I'm about to get a GSI Nalgene cup that will fit right. It fits right over the Nalgene and will fit inside my Condor H2O pouch. And so I can, if I had to, if I was staying overnight or I run out of that water for some reason, I can boil my water if I have to, and it's really lightweight. So and it's like $10. So that's the GSI Nalgene cup. And then finally I have. This is another Husky bag. This is the medium one. I have about 1,200 calories worth of food in here, so that if I had to ration this for some reason, I could last 2 days. Now, I mean, that only equals out to be about 600 calories a day, but you know, that would be enough to at least keep you alive for at least 24, if not definitely 48 hours in here. So I always want to try and be able to survive for 48 hours with one of these packs. Throw that little guy in there. You know, and that's basically it. I mean, I'll carry some other different items, you know, from time to time, you know, move them around, you know, but this pack as well. I'm going to kind of take this off here just a little bit. You know, this pack, you can carry a light jacket through this little flap and hold it there. Check out my other reviews for that. But that's just my recommendation for you. And I do all this stuff on a budget. You know, I mean, this pack that you're looking at here will run you about $65 with the pack itself and then the add-on H2O. And a great pack. I've used it for about 6 months and haven't had any issues. I've used it as my daily pack, and then I also used it for hiking and camping and all that stuff, and worked great. You know, that's like $65, and I got my 2 blades, which are pretty, you know, those are kind of expensive. I'm a knife nut. But then all the rest of that stuff, you can probably all together, it costs around like $25 for, you know, the matches, the lighter, the compass, the whistle, you know, the paracord, all those different things. But, you know, I highly recommend those items, and, you know, figure out the system that works for you. But always try and look for at least spending an overnight anytime you go out in the wilderness, anytime you're going for a short hike, because it can end up and turn into an emergency long hike, not meant to be that way. So this is my mini bug out bag. We're going to do a large bug out bag here in the next video. Just kind of give you guys some ideas. So thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.